Hi, Coach. Obviously, y'all had a lot of success running the football at Kansas State, so it's kind of a two-part thing. First of all, I was wondering if you felt like how similar maybe the personnel was that you have here for what you want to do, and is there certain requirements or certain first steps you got to take in your system to ensure having a strong running game?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think each team takes on its own identity a little bit as far as what you use schematically, year to year, team to team. I think and have believed for a long time that running the ball is a team effort. Everyone looks at the offensive line, but it's tight ends, it's receivers, it's how we package things to get everybody involved in that part of the game. I think some of the things and with the pieces we have here, being able to stretch the field, horizontally and vertically to have that attack mindset in the run game, we will be able to do. And guys have responded to that. We're going to be a diverse outfit and want guys and need guys that love to study the game, love to work at it, love to work hard to be able to put the pressure on people that we're able to do with the variety of schemes that we use. So I've been proud of the group so far. I think Coach Cushing's done, he's done a really good job getting those guys ready and preparing those guys on a daily basis. They've bought into us and what we're selling, and so far we've had some good steps, first couple days.
We'll go front row on the left side to Mark and then Travis.
Kind of playing off what Olin said, Collin. The other thing that you like to do at K-State was kind of take your deep shots. With this kind of receiver core, do you feel confident that you can continue to do that sort of thing? And what have you seen from your receivers especially beyond the guys that are established like Noah and Jade? Yeah,
absolutely. I think we got some really, really good weapons. I think we're going to be able to have that aggressive mentality. I think even in a couple days we've shown and proven that we have the potential to be really an explosive outfit. I think got some young guys and some new guys to the program with Cyrus Allen's had a really, really good camp so far and really flashed, creating some big plays in the passing game. A couple young guys, Ashton Bethel-Roman has done a really, really nice job. Xavier Williams has flashed here and there. So again, it's just got to keep building that group collectively, and it doesn't matter if it's play action pass, run game, whatever. It's continuing to work on the mentality of how we play and understanding that mentality of how we do what we do is more important than whatever that what is at that moment. And Coach Elko does as good a job of truly teaching and setting the stage and teaching situational football and getting our guys on the same page to truly understand that, embrace that, and apply that correctly play after play after play. That's the mentality that I think is going to make whatever aspect of the offense take it over the top.
We'll go front row on the right side to Travis and then Brent.
Yeah, what are some of the pros and cons of the helmet communicator, and how much would you have liked to have that or not like to have that when you were playing?
Get out of my head, right? No, no. I think it's a great thing. I think it's good for the game. I think it's a good teaching tool. I think, like I said, I think it's depending on how you use it and depending on what type of tempo you're in and how you apply it, I think there's going to be some advantages and things that give us an edge. I truly think it's a great thing.
And you were one of the last generation to be in a college football video game. What is it like what was that like for you in that time? And what is it like to see these guys get to kind of get that experience again?
By the time that my name was right and I was in the game correctly, I didn't have any time to play the game, unfortunately. I played it when I was younger, but by the time I was actually playing, I was spending all my time watching, the tape and working. And obviously now, my kids are pretty young, so I don't have time to play that with them yet. But again, I love it. I think it's great for the game. I think it's great for the players and a really neat deal.
We'll stay on the front row to Brent and then Alex.
Would you mind evaluating your running backs room? And it does seem like you inherited some talent there, the strengths and maybe things that need working on as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's a very complete group. I think we're going to be able to use all of them very cohesively. It's not like one guy can only do this, one guy can only do that. I mean, I think all of them have good ball skills. I think all of them are physical and run hard at the point of attack. I think there's some times and with what we've been able to do with the tailback over the years in my history, be able to put them in a lot of positions in diverse ways to get them the football and get them some touches. And I love how hard they're competing and how cohesive they are, right? Because it's going to, Coach Trooper, he gets those guys rolling. He calls it the stable for a reason because they're all helping each other. They're all competing together and truly worried about the team and providing the type of play at that position that we need. So really excited about that group for sure.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex.
With Connor being the guy at quarterback, what are you seeing from kind of the rest of the group, the backups, and the way they're competing and kind of the diverse skill set they also bring to the table?
Yeah, no, I think we're striving for consistency collectively. I think there's, again, sometimes we've shown the capacity to really be able to push the ball down the field and be accurate, get the ball out of our hands and understanding of protections and all the things that go into that position. I think consistency is the key. It's never the peak or the valley. It's what can we be day in and day out, playing and play out. And I think that's been inconsistent in the group collectively. You know what I mean? And who's having a good day, who's down a little bit. But I love the group. Every single one of them is really working hard and has made progress even in 5 days from camp, from their work they put in the summer. I mean, there's definitely competition there and really excited to see, through this mid-section of camp. The majority of the offense is in. Those first 4 days of install are massive. And so being able to kind of start to begin to slow things down for them a little bit, too, of just how much we're putting on their plate to get more repetitions at things and hopefully get that consistency level up collectively.
We'll go back behind the lights to TV row to Tyler.
Yeah, Colin, Mark Nabu said that he noticed you guys are getting to the ball faster, getting to the line and the tempo. Just how much in practice is the pace of play and your tempo just kind of emphasized and part of your system?
Well, I think it's huge, and I think it's a mentality thing, and that really comes right from from Coach Elko too. Is it's not necessarily if what you're going to do from a huddle standpoint, from a speed standpoint, slow, fast, whatever it happens to be, but just practicing with that edge. Like every snap is the biggest snap and the biggest game that we're going to play all year. And having that mentality when they go to the line of scrimmage and truly being able to then dictate the tempo regardless of how you're operating in that moment. And the guys have embraced that, and we've made great strides even through, from spring to now in those ways and got to keep it up.
We'll go second row on the right side to Carter and then Cease.
Colin.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
In the spring game, we saw you guys use Noah Thomas a little bit in the slot. I'm curious if that's something that, I guess, without Barber, y'all been experimenting, or if that's something y'all see long term and what benefits you see from him being at that position.
Yeah, no, I think it's, first of all, Noah has done an absolutely tremendous job. I mean, he's a fierce competitor. He studies the game and is going to allow us a lot of flexibility to do a lot of different things for us. His detail and how he expresses his routes, how he creates separation, how fast he gets in and out of breaks for his size. We're going to be able to move him all over the field at multiple spots, and I think that's part of the benefit of a multiple system like this is being able to get guys where they need to be in diverse spots to utilize their skill set and get him the football because he will be a big-time player for us for sure.
We'll go front row on the left side to Cease.
Wesley Watson's a guy you had last year. Where's his game at?
I think he's definitely competing in the room right now. Had a little bit of a familiarity, with being in the system before, and definitely getting healthier for sure, coming off something in the spring. But again, proud of how he works every day and his mentality in the room for sure. I'm not going to disclose it there, but appreciate it.
Anything else? We'll close things up with Travis on the front row on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah, how aware were you of the kind of 12th man tradition and all that goes into that? And what can you say about the guy who got the ball? I know he's on the other side, but
I'll tell you what, such a cool deal, and knowing it from afar, and obviously seeing from a distance and understanding that tradition, but actually getting to see it and feel it yourself in the gravity of that moment for for the team yesterday was truly off the chart, and couldn't be more proud of him, and just so cool and honored to be a part of it and see it firsthand for sure.